Today we are going to take a more personal tone and focus on understanding ourselves better. This means looking at our triggers, those things that make self-control extra challenging. Think of it like a detective case. The more we know about our triggers, the better we'll be handling them. What are triggers? Triggers are actually the situations, emotions, or even people that spark an impulse or reaction, often leading to behaviors that we later regret. They can be external, like a stressful work deadline, or internal, like feelings of boredom or loneliness. Triggers are different for everyone. What sets one person off might not affect another at all. That's why self-assessment and reflection are so important. Self-assessment, becoming a detective. The first step in mastering our triggers is to identify them. Think of yourself as a detective investigating your own behaviors and patterns. Ask yourself these questions. In what situations do I find it hardest to resist the temptation? Are there certain emotions that make me more likely to give into an impulse? Are there any specific people or environments that seem to trigger unhealthy habits? To help you with this, I encourage you to keep a journal for a week or two. Just jot down your thoughts, feelings, and actions whenever you notice a lapse in self-control. Look for the patterns and common themes. For instance, you might notice that you tend to snack mindlessly when you're feeling stressed, or that you're more likely to procrastinate on tasks when you're feeling overwhelmed. Reflection, digging deeper. Once you have identified some of your triggers, it's time for deeper reflection. Ask yourself why these triggers have such power over you. Are they connected to past experiences or underlying beliefs? What needs or desires are they trying to fulfill? Don't be afraid to get curious and explore those questions. The more you understand the root causes of your triggers, the easier it will be to manage them. Creating a trigger action plan. Now that you have a better understanding of your triggers, it's time to create a plan of action. And here are a few strategies to consider. If possible, try to avoid or limit your exposure to triggers. For instance, if social media tends to derail your focus, consider setting the time limits on your usage or using apps that block distracting websites. Develop healthy coping mechanisms to deal with triggers when you can't avoid them. This might involve the deep breathing exercises, mindfulness techniques, or engaging in activities that you find relaxing or enjoyable. Replace your unhealthy habits triggered by specific situations or emotions with healthier alternatives. If you tend to snack when you're bored, try talking or walking or reading a book instead. Lastly, if you're struggling to manage the triggers on your own, don't hesitate to seek support from a therapist, counselor, or support group. They can provide guidance, tools, and a safe space to explore your challenges. Understanding and managing your triggers is a process that takes time and effort. You have to be patient with yourself, celebrate your successes, and learn from your setbacks. Slowly developing this awareness and building a personalized toolkit will help you be well on your way to strengthening your self-control and living a more fulfilling life.